Mother was a weaver, and I swore I would never weave because as a kid I had to fill all of the shuttles, and of course I wanted to be out playing. And so it wasn't until her later years, and it was maybe about 15 years ago now, in her later years when her memory and hearing were starting to weaken, I decided to make a change so that I could learn and share the weaving with her while she was still able to. So I'm a weaver, in spite of saying I'd never be one.
My grandmother had a pillow that she got from a relative in Denmark that was always on her couch. And I remember as a child looking at that and going, I wonder how that's made. It definitely is a community of weavers. There are people who help you do things better, but who also accept you just the way you are.
Well, we have a common passion for this interlaced threads thing, you know. But we all look at it from a different point of view. I started weaving more than 40 years ago. One of the beauties of weaving is that you can never learn it all. I had looked at books when I was a little kid, looked at looms, and I was always into sewing. You know, I was sewing on my mother's treadle sewing machine when I was 5 years old. It's like you have this chemical reaction. I have to do that.
The thing that led me to weaving has always been the history. When I was about 8, my grandmother sent me a really good toy loom, and I wove that and unwove it and wove it again. My mother was an expert needlewoman, and my grandmother, my maternal grandmother, was a seamstress. So I've been handling yarns since I was probably 5 or 6. One thing led to another, and I've been doing it now, well, like I say, since before 76. You can come here and, A, wear very unusual things, and nobody looks at you like you're nuts. And B, you don't have to explain yourself to people when you're saying things like lease sticks and rep weave, and, you know, we all speak the same language.
This is such a fantastic place.